The TV behind suddenly turned itself on. She went to turn it off, but just as she turned around, the TV turned on again. So she unplugged it. Didn't expect the TV to turn on again. Inside was a well. A woman crawled out of it. Isn't that Sadako? Brenda pretended to be calm, but then the TV started leaking. She was terrified. Sadako slowly crawled out. Brenda was so scared. Ate popcorn to calm her nerves. Sadako's head tilted. The water stained the floor. Brenda scolded her. Sadako slowly approaches. Brenda panics. A punch knocks Sadako down. Swinging her body around, she pressed Sadako's head.
That's all?
Then an uppercut sends Sadako flying. Then a leg sweep, and another headbutt. But Sadako's no slouch. She knocked her to the sofa with a punch, followed by a flying kick. Cindy heard the sound and went to the living room. In the end, Brenda was in such a terrible state. Her parents were devastated, but her boyfriend didn't believe she was dead, so he and his buddy tried to resuscitate her. Good brother went right up and gave her artificial respiration, but it didn't seem to work. The men jumped on the coffin. He's slapping and punching in the chest. Brenda's dad hits him with a bench. The man hit him back with a hammer. Brenda's clothes were ripped off, and the coffin collapsed. The good brother seems to have seen the light. He's coming over with a wire. There was a flash of lightning and sparks. The body was dismantled. Cindy found a tape in the room. Open it. A woman was brushing her hair. She had long armpit hair. Then another woman is jumping off a cliff. The result hangs from the branches. A woman in white is standing in a dry well. Suddenly the phone rings. The mystery man on the phone said Cindy's life would be taken away in 7 days. Cindy wants to go to the witch for help, so she left her nephew in the care of her boyfriend. Boyfriend said I'm good with kids, but in the end...
Heads up, Cody.
I'm okay.
Sorry. You okay, kid? Attaboy.
He rushed over and pretended to be fine. At that moment, nephew was covered in mud. Walked in from behind. He pretended to kiss Cindy. Succeeded in not letting her find out. Cindy came to the witch's house. She just walked in the door.
And don't worry about that face.
The face. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Just sat down. The witch already knew the purpose of her visit. They played the videotape. She said the truth you want to know is at the lighthouse. A woman suddenly appeared on the screen, with a fly on her nose. Cindy reached out her hand. She succeeded in removing the fly. The fly flew around and returned to the woman's nose. The witch picked up the fly swatter and swatted it with her hand. Almost knocked the woman's nose out of shape. And then the witch got a blow in return. She was spat on again. She was furious. She pulled the woman out and slapped her in the face. The witch's husband ran over to stop her, but she wasn't angry enough. She went forward again. She tore off the woman's hair. Then she punched her again and knocked her out. Cindy quickly found the location of the lighthouse. She drove there immediately. Opened the door. Inside is a strange old man. The old man told Cindy Sadako was actually his daughter. She had an evil power in her. She killed the family dog and horse. So his wife threw Sadako into a well and drowned her. But Sadako had left a curse on the videotape. Cindy came to her friend's house. The nephew was suddenly seized by something mysterious. The boyfriend grabbed a baseball bat. He hit the nephew with a baseball bat. The nephew was blinded. The result to open. It turned out to be a friend of theirs. Cindy accidentally touched the glass bottle behind her. What's strange is, the marbles were all gathered in one place. Cindy lifted the carpet. She picked up a hammer. She switched to an axe and made a big hole. She just crouched down. Sadako suddenly appeared behind her. Her nephew was trembling with fear. She slowly turned her head. Then... Sadako was about to hit her with an iron hook. The light suddenly started flickering. Even Sadako was afraid of the dark. When the light came back on, Sadako found a chainsaw in the darkness. Cindy also grabbed a weapon. She didn't realize it was just a hairdryer. Sadako started to laugh at Cindy, but she accidentally sawed off a beam. Cindy took the opportunity to pick up the iron hook. Sadako saw something wrong. Sadako ran to kidnap her nephew. At that moment, her boyfriend ran over to help. He grabbed an axe and tried to save him. The nephew was so scared that he hid in Sadako's arms. Is this guy more dangerous than Sadako? Cindy persuaded Sadako to turn back. Don't hurt people anymore. Sadako let go of her nephew, but immediately grabbed a big knife and prepared to attack. The next moment, the door was opened. Sadako fell into the well. The boyfriend rushed to cover the well. The curse was finally lifted.